Hi, Genki Call here with a troop spotlight on the Ethereal Sentry. This guy is absolutely amazing. He increases an ally's attack by their armor and creates a light storm. There is no faster way to increase the attack on a troop, provided that they haven't lost their armor, of course. That's the caveat, but it is absolutely amazing, especially when paired with the Shield of Urskaya, and I'll show you that setup in a bit. First, I want to show you a setup that anybody can put together as long as they have access to the underworld. Yes, I know not everybody has the Guardian Hammer. You can totally use the Mountain Crusher in its place. Absolutely use the Mountain Crusher. This is a level 12 Explorers. I'm only going to be showing level 12 Explorers and a Delve team. And actually, I'm saving my favorite team for last, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So, first of all, this does splash damage to an enemy boosted by all allies' attack. So, you can cast this on the first slot, you can cast this on the last slot as far as this guy goes. It doesn't matter. Whichever way you want to do it, absolutely fine. First things first, let's get some mana. Is this splash damage? I can't remember. No, just straight up damage. So right now, we have a boost of plus 87 on this splash damage. Watch what's going to happen here. I already have this going on. Let's hit this. And now my attack is 213. This boost just went up to 136. And so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to cast this. It is splash damage, so that means you are limited. But this is really amazing in a delve setting where you can, where you have the boost from everything, all the boosts. Nice thing about this, increasing the attack, if you can hit the first slot, is that you can also sculpt them down. So more efficient in a delve setting when you've got enchant and all that stuff going on, and you have the boost to everything. Infernus's imp is in danger. Oh no! Let me go see. I gotta see. Hold on. Do I need it? Do I need it? And if I do, then I will. Yeah, I sure do need it. So I will do that later on. Actually, I'll do it now. I'll just pause the video. I'll be right back. All right, finishing up my pet rescue here. I got two. That's always nice. All right, so let's head back into my examples. All right, next team. Next team. Here's something you never see. The Sparkinator. Now this one is specifically Mechanist class to give a 50% start to three-quarters of the team. Sparkinator, Hero, and Clockwork Sphinx. Essence of Evil is here for mana generation, and let's see how this one goes. Now the Sparkinator is going to steal armor from all enemies, and then we're going to increase his attack by his armor. Also, we've got the Clockwork Sphinx here, who's also going to increase armor on the entire team. So even if you lose the Sparkinator, you're still going to be doing fine here. So let's get some mana. Sure, we can start with her. And we're going to destroy all gems of a chosen color. Let's go for green, I think? Or yellow? What do they need? Let's do yellow. Nice. So he's already had his armor damage. That is a risk that you run with a team like this, but as soon as I cast him, he's going to steal all that armor. Yeah, you need something on the team to blow things up because you're creating bomb gems. And he may or may not use them. So I don't want them to damage my armor. So we're going to do that. We're going to increase the attack by 270. And now this is just going to destroy everything. I already got most of their mana. But let's go ahead and do... What are we doing? Yeah, we'll do yellow again. And we're going to just do that right quick. I should have hit this guy. He's impervious to everything, but that's all right. I could go ahead and increase the attack again. Sure, why the heck not? And I could increase the attack on anything. I'm not worried about this guy dying, though, so... Now I just need some mana, mana, mana. Mana, mana, give me some mana. I don't need mana, actually. I need skulls. Eh, it's been a while since I used this team. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and hit this guy, and there are some skulls. There are some skulls. And you know, you really don't need the Clockwork Sphinx down here. Just put something that creates skulls, and you'll be golden. You'll be golden! Okay, we'll blow things up again. I need the mana now, please. Okay, I am enchanted. We'll go ahead and hit the bomb gem. Select an enemy. Enemy. Sure, you. Summoner, go away. There we go. Little slow, but it does work. And I actually have one more Sparkinator team. You know, just to really bring home how good Ethereal Sentry plus the Shield of Urskaya is. Now this is going to use Elementalist class, not Mechanist. It's important that it's Elementalist for protection reasons. You don't want them to get any attacks in on you before you have a chance to buff up that attack. You know what I mean? Buff up the armor and all that stuff. Yes, purple. This is the problem with Thrall-based teams for mana, is that if you don't get any mana, for any purple, then it really slows things down. And I hate that because it's, you know, slowing down my example. Grr, arc. Alright. Oh! Immediately have that ready again. I'm going to go ahead and cast this before... Look at all the bomb gems. Before I cast this, select an ally. Okay, we're up to 365 attack. Let's blow things up. Kapow! I love blowing things up. And we'll just repeat. We'll just keep stealing all of their armor. So, I mean, 365 is plenty to take these guys out. You just have to get a hold of some skulls. That is the caveat. If anybody gets low on armor, just, you know, just in case, you can always hit them with this. And then you can also hit them with the Ethereal Sentry to increase the attack afterwards. So let's blow up some more things, see if we can get... Yeah, they have no more armor for me to steal, but I was hoping for some skulls, and I got them. So yay! We got that. All right. Not terribly efficient, but just an example of what you can do. And I didn't show you the values, unfortunately. I forgot, but that's okay. Let's do two more that aren't my favorites, but they are... Both of these get a boost off of their attack. So the way Tian Yi works is that he does splash damage. Splash damage, not the most efficient in the game, but he's going to do double damage if my attack is greater. So the first time you cast Ethereal Sentry, you cast it on Tian Yi to make sure that you are always going to get that double damage. And after that, you can cast it on first slot so that you can take them out with skulls as well. Now remember, my favorite team is going to be shown last, so don't get disenchanted just yet. Alright, this guy's attack is only 69. We're running with Elementalist. If they're entangled, they have 0 attack, so you don't necessarily need this if you're running with Elementalist, but you might want to run with something that's a little faster. Like, as in, a 50% mana start, a class that gives you that. And, go ahead and use this. Again, not super fast, but look, we're going to go ahead and hit this. Now we've got 175 attack on the hero, and boom. Again, there are 2 ways to kill here. And, yeah, Tian Yi will do. Tian Yi. Not super efficient for level 12s. Splash damage never is, but the next route that we've got here is Catrice the Bull. Now he gets a boost off of his attack, life, and armor. And yeah, boosted by my attack, life, and armor with a 2-to-1 ratio. So increasing the attack, increasing the armor, both of those are going to increase the amount of splash damage that he does. So again, we are limited by having to get purple mana right off the bat. I don't want to use skulls just yet because I don't have any addition to this. But right now, we've got plus 139, right? Let's hit it with this first. Wait, no, more mana first. We want to get Ethereal Sentry ready. Yeah. Okay, now we'll hit this. Now it's up to 223. And now we're going to do this. And we're up to 360. Gasp. Check it out. Yeah, let's hit her. I don't like Viper. She charms. We do not want to be charmed with this kind of attack on us. Now, at this point, you can hit the hero with the Shield of Urskaya and or Ethereal Sentry and get that extra damage, but yeah, I really don't need it. Do that. We'll take this guy out. Near. Oh, Catrice. Nicely done. All right, and I'm really loving the combination of Ethereal Sentry and Ethereal Sentry and Shield of Urskaya. Very powerful. Yeah, it's not that fast, but my whole purpose of this video is to show you the possibilities, and maybe you'll be inspired to try something that is even more efficient and more fun than what I'm showing you. So, grabbing more teams here. So the next two teams are going to be Hiking Iron Gut. This one is specifically designed to be used. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Neat, 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 neat. Hold on. Backing up. This is the wrong one. I don't want to show you this one yet. This one. Wait, that's the same one. That's right. Okay. Yeah, this one is for E12s, specifically to be used in Blighted Lands, because there's nothing in Blighted Lands that is immune to Devour. So, let's head... Oh, yeah, I know, I've got that waiting, but we're going to head over to Blighted Lands. Nothing immune to Devour, so we're going to take this in here. This team came from Vishal. We haven't seen Vishal for quite a while because he's in college right now. But let's go ahead and blow things up. Get some mana here. Gotta get some mana from Mountain Crusher, please. Yeah, there we go. We already have this. Now, Hiking Iron Gut has a chance equal to his attack to Devour. Right now I'm at 61%. Now I'm at, if you're over 100%, you are guaranteed going to Devour. So at this point, all I have to do is get mana for Hiking Iron Gut, and they die. So we're gonna take this, and I could totally cast this on the hero and get attack up for the hero as well, but I don't want to do that just now because I don't want to leave the skulls on the board. So if you want to pause down and you want to hit this just in case, you can do that, but it's not necessary. At this point, all we have to do is get mana and kill. Oh, although, since I had that attack up nice and high, and the Mountain Crusher creates a dust storm as well, which will feed the team nicely. So we just need some mana for Iron Gut. There it is, and there you go. This will work in PvP as well. However, you may be fighting teams that you may be fighting teams that are immune to Devour. So don't want to do that. If you're fighting something that is immune to Devour, then you're going to want to use this team. Because this way you will have the Essence of Evil to stun and curse or curse. So that you can Devour. And it's the same basic setup, the same basic approach, but this way you can get things like this. This thing right here, it's immune to everything, but you cast Essence of Evil on it, it will curse it first, which removes this, and then all of the other status effects go on as well. So very, very efficient that way. Gotta go for purple or green first. Make sure we get some mana. I see Mambasira up there. Yeah, I'm buried. I'm gonna go ahead and cast this on Iron Gut and start taking care of business here. Let's get rid of Mamba because she can be dangerous. Do that. This guy is impervious. I could go ahead and cast this, but he will not Devour at this point. So we'll go ahead and hit this guy. And now we will Devour him. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Could totally cast on the hero, but there's no reason to do that. And we'll do this. And hold on. And I'm back. I forgot to to cast. Sorry, I forgot to start recording before I made a match. But anyway, here we go. Devour. Nom 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 nom. Now you can put High King Irongut up at the front of the team, but you want to be sure to protect him long enough to get the attack up. Let's get this boss chest. Ooh, a new and Arania. How nice. Ooh, I also have a Horde Mimic chest here. Let's go open that just for fun. Click. Okay, got 15 tokens. That is very nice. Wahaha. We like the tokens. All right, come on, hurry up. I'll just go grab the next team while it's doing that. Now, there's another team here that you can use for PvP. This one is from S-Diver Jack. S-Diver Jack, aka Michael. Thank you for the team, Michael. We'll go ahead and do it here. This one, edit, manage, paste. This one has two. This one has two mythics on it. But, let's see, he's using Tide Color class. Why is it Tide Color class? Or did I put it on as Tide Color class? I might have. I'm going to change it. Let's change it to Titan. Titan will give me a 50% mana start for my hero. But I'm not going to have the protection of Elementalists, Entangle, and Freeze, and all that stuff. Just saying it would be more useful than what I've got going here, but I really don't want them to damage my attack here. And I really need some mana. Mana, mana, mana! Once again, getting that starting mana when you don't have the Leprechaun on your team, it can take a while. They didn't take the skulls. Well, shoot. If you're gonna be that way... No, I'm not. I don't want to make that match. I don't want to. They'll give them skulls. Meh. Right, well, we're gonna get the... They didn't take it. What's going on? Okay, I have a 63% chance to do this. I may just go ahead and cast this. Or, yeah, we'll do the Archdiva... No, we're not. We're gonna do this first. And the reason I did that first, because I want to go ahead and cast this. I'll go ahead and cast that here. Again, we have the Essence of Evil along in case something is immune to Devour. I don't think any of these are. No, these are all fine. So the reason why I didn't want to cast the Archdiva first, even though it would have added a lot more attack, is simply because it's going to fill their mana along with everything else. But watch this. Oh, oh, unstoppable. The only problem now is mana gen. So we just have to get some green mana to get things going, and we just kill. So, da-dum-bum-bum, give me some mana, please. Oh, mana, there we go. We'll take you. We'll hit you. Give me some skulls. Hee hee hee. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the team, Michael. And the last one I want to show you. Did you know that you can make the Mythic War viable using this? Take it into a delve where you've got the boost from the Horde. Now, I do have a boost of 200 here. I have a level 200 Horde, so I've got all of these boosts. But if you've got a boost from the Horde, you can do great things, just in general. But this team is my favorite. Check this out. War sucks. Hold on. He's not great, but he's going to do damage boosted by his attack. 1-to-1 ratio. My starting attack, is already 127, and that's great and all, but you add the Shield of Urskaya and Ethereal Sentry. Oh my gosh! Now, Ethereal Sentry, I forgot to mention, it is from this faction. It is from, this faction. Sorry, I've lost my mind. This is Hall of Guardians. So, throw some, Chaos Shards in it, and you will get Ethereal Sentry pretty quickly. But again, I'm suffering for mana. Why? Chernabog blows things up. Make sure that you always have plenty of brown. There's lots of brown on this team. The entire team uses it. I don't want her to do that. I don't. Okay, I'm barriered. If I take this, I'm going to get silenced because anytime inflict silence when enemies deal skull damage to me. So I don't want to take that, but I am barriered, so I'm just gonna let it go. I'll take some yellow. And ideally, you want to cast with the Shield of Urskaya on him first, then hit it with the Ethereal Sentry. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. I need brown gems. Give me brown. Why are you making me do a bad example here? So we have plus 142 here. This is going to do splash damage, but everything is barriered except for this. So we're okay. Ha 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 ha. Splash damage going to hit. Oh, it only hit 2. Okay, cool. So watch what happens. We're going to increase the armor first. And, you know, it still boosts 145, but watch this. Gasp. Plus 966. Plus 966, you guys. Oh my gosh. Check it out. Boom. And then we have Sharon for amazing mana gen here. Don't have to cast anything but war at this point. That's it. Well, uh, I'm saying you don't have to cast Shield of Urskaya. You can. You can cast Shield of Urskaya again. I don't recommend it. We're gonna go ahead and hit her. Holy cow, how does she have such high stats? This place. Alright, I am going to... I'm die. This is what happens when you're not paying attention. We're gonna do this. We'll do that. And yeah, we're gonna take you. Thank you. And we'll hit it with self just in case. And yeah, this is one of those delves. Yeah, I keep silencing my first slot here by hitting her, but she's a healer. I had no trouble at all on the other levels. Just saying. This is a highly efficient team. I'm gonna have to go to another delve and show you how this works. Actually, you know what? I'll take this into PvP and we'll see how it does in PvP. Let's blow things up. Here we go. Don't hit any skulls. Thank you. Let's get rid of her so she can't do that again. And blow things up. And we'll hit you. We'll just take it on down the line now. Now you can see how the team works because now I'm able to get some mana without that silence. That silence is pretty deadly. All right, we'll take out this guy because he almost has mana. Oh, these guys, they're buffing themselves over here as we move along, so that's what's going on. This is a really efficient team, and I'm just not able to show it off properly because, you know, these enemies. Sorry. My awesome example, come on! Oh, right, cast this guy. Kill. Now, you can move him in front of Chernabog. There's absolutely no problem with that. You can still get purple mana. Anyway, I've already finished level 500 here. I forgot to mention level 500 Dell. Going back to Whitehelm and... Oops. Oops. I don't have the team code. Hold on. I'll go get that. I kind of forgot to mention the most important thing about this team, and that is that War is going to burn all of the enemies. So using this with Slayer class, where you're going to get... Let me show you. Slayer maxed out. First of all, enrage when an enemy dies, right? Enrage is going to make you do more damage. Then we've got Bloodthirsty, enraged every time you match 4+ gems, and you've got triple skull damage to burning enemies. So you don't even have to hit the first troop. You can, if you wish. Ha ha ha. But you can run this with Geomancer class would be great because we've got 3 constructs here. This is a construct, yes. So that would be 3 constructs. He is not a construct. Nope. And that is going to really, really help out. So we really want to get mana for Chernabog, which is why I'm not going to cast with Shield of Urskaya just yet. A little slow beginning because you got to get mana. I recommend putting him in second slot, possibly. But look, I've already got Enrage here. We're going to cast. Okay, here's the base. 78, right? And now it's plus 400. Just so nice. Actually making the troop war viable is pretty awesome. So we're going to hit the Gargoyle because they hit hard. I got a cough. Ah, so you hit with Shield of Urskaya, then you hit with Ethereal Sentry, and then he just one-shots everything. The only problem is going to be mana gen, but once you cast with this the first time, you shouldn't have any trouble getting mana. Because we've got that Brown Storm, I've got the Slayer class, so I'm just decimating them with the triple skull damage and the Enrage on top of everything else. So, I'm actually really, really happy with the way that this team turned out. And it's actually my favorite of all of the ones that we featured today. Anyway, the video's been kind of all over the place. I apologize about that, but I hope that you enjoyed it. Ethereal Sentry is awesome as long as you don't lose your armor. Fantastic when you pair it with Shield of Urskaya. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you folks soon. Bye-bye!